This is Tuesday, the 15th of July. I just noticed this sign here. This is, I wonder why there's nobody here last night, but they put a sign up here now, strictly no overnight parking. Now the wee thing about signs, do you see this sign here for dogs? People are missing the wee one. And you see how it says the Dog Exclusion Order 2014, the Clean Neighbourhood and Environments Act NI 2011. That's a legal bylaw. There's the official council sign in the bottom. So they had to actually bring in a bylaw for that. And the council's bylaws, they're more powers than what the government have in their laws and the police. So it's the same idea as traffic wardens. Another complicated thing about wild camping. Do you see how here the car park is bricks? And they got, well, we're going down this way. They got the concrete footpath, it's all done. That's a sign the council own it. And if the council own it, then council bylaws are going to come into force more so than if the DOE or somebody on it. Now you take the other side of the road there, where that car is parked on the tarmac. You can park there overnight, because that's not council. But the only problem we have now is that what is council and what's not council. The DOE handed all their car parks over to the councils a few years ago. So because the council have done up this area here, this must be council land. And as so, they could enforce it, but the sign's wrong. The sign is still wrong. You can't put one of these, like, well, I'm waiting for one to go to turtle along here. There are wee tiny doggy signs along this grass that say keep your dog off the beach and for a certain time and all that. That's all along the beach. Every entrance to the beach has a sign, because if you can't see a sign, then they can't prosecute. It's like speed limits. You gotta have, when you got a sign or a diversion sign, you gotta have an end. You just can't stick a sign up. No overnight parking for when? For the next 500 miles. So you have to interpret signs. This is the official one they have up here. No dogs allowed in this section of beach. I have no problem with that there. From 1st of June to 15th of September. It tells you the exact date. But wallow, down this way. But what it tells you what the fine is. Fixed penalty will apply £80. It's all there. So you can't say you didn't know, but some people might get out of the cars and walk across the sand dunes. So the council have put these big ones up. They only knew. And coming into the holiday season now, lockdown, there's far more people here now than ever. I'm here during the week now, so there's not many here. Now, I arrived here last night after 12 o'clock. I was working yesterday. I'm not due to get my holidays for 2 months. But because of COVID, there's very little, half the workforce is off and proven positive of COVID. So the production has dropped the way down. I said, well, there's no point in me being there. I'll move my holidays forward. So I moved my holidays forward yesterday. It wasn't planned. Went to work yesterday morning. It wasn't planned. It was the second week I've hardly any work. So I am now on tour now for the next 2 weeks. But Donahad's and other places that don't allow motorhomes. I would say this year now, because there's so many motorhomes, I'm going to have this problem the whole way around. There's far too many people. They're like, a lot of people knew the motorhome is a bit like the Wild West. You know, in the circle, the caravans, protect themselves from the Indians. A lot of people, they see a group of motorhomes and they join them, and as well as true now, like. But can't complain now, I'm having a video camera. Which will come along. But that sign, no camping. Doesn't say no camping, it says no overnight parking. It's only one sign away up there. Obviously some locals down here need to park. And that wee lay-by over there is dodgy. It's not wide enough for a car. You see that bus is way over the line. Ain't wide enough. If you park your car there at night, you have a chance of losing your mirror. So anybody else wants to park around, park here. But they have no signs down here. The council would love to say no camping, no motorhomes, no caravans, use local caravan site. But they haven't done it. Why have they not done it? Obviously they've gone to the solicitors, and the solicitors say you can't do it. So what's the next best thing? No overnight parking. So the council have no overnight parking. One we sign down there. There's no overnight parking on Portrush, but that means that every other place that doesn't have a sign, you must be allowed to park overnight. That's open from 11 AM to 5 PM. Anybody wants to eat ice cream?